Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the novelty that is Jonathan Joly from the SACCONE JOLYs. And as many of you may already know, Jonathan has no problem showing his kids hate comments because he thinks that'll be a good fun activity to do as a father and son and daughter, right? So yeah, no, just for future reference, that's not a good thing to do, and not a adequate bonding exercise, you know. Anyway, so recently though, change is afoot in that Jonathan has decided to start blocking hate comments, which is, that sounds on the basis quite a good idea. You know, if you're going to show your kids comments, at least make sure it's a bit cleaned up so they don't get to see and be affected by it all. However, you'd think, why is he doing it now? Because he's never been doing it before. He didn't care. He really doesn't care, and I still don't think he actually cares. The reason he's doing it is for his own image and to bring in and draw in people to watch him more regularly, and using his child to do so. So yeah, recently they put up this reel on his channel. I think it was on TikTok.
Respected and accepted. And that, well, that's what I'm going to show you.
Close your eyes. Now feel.
So he's kind of trying to rebrand his channel here a little bit by trying to appeal to bring trans people into his space because they can follow him and you know, be all a trans group together, you know, bring all the trans children. If you're a trans child and you haven't yet told your parents, you know, go and follow John. He will guide you in the ways of the world, and give you love and support where you might not otherwise receive it. Do you realise how just wrong that is on every single level? You're not some sort of trans guru, you know. It's, you know, you're exploiting your kid for money and fame and clicks and everything, right? That's what you're doing. Everybody knows it, and no matter how many times you block people, it's not going to change what you're actually doing. And you're just trying to get people in, and I don't know what you're trying to do. You're not the guru that you think you are, and you certainly should not be appealing to kids to come into your space and share their problems with you, because that's, yeah, no. I would advise heavily against that, especially your opinion on certain predators of the world, you know? We all know your opinions on those.
Oh, well, it was nice while it lasted, right?
The whole thing was horrible. All of it.
When your son becomes your daughter, the amount of times that he has been going on and on about how his son has transitioned into a girl is insane. Every second video that he puts up references the fact that she used to be a boy and now is a girl. She used to be his son, is now his daughter. Every second video, guaranteed there'll be one that will say something along those lines, just to reinforce the fact that he has a trans child, and you should all come and join us because we're a trans community together. And if you have a trans child, or if you are a trans child and you want to, you know, be part of something, John's the way to go.
My daughter Edie first came out to us as trans when she was 6 years old. 5 years ago, my daughter came to me and told me she was trans.
For context, that second clip was when she was 9 years old, and he's saying 5 years ago she came out as trans when she was 4, and prior to that he said when she was 6 years old. And these videos were released within a day of each other. Firstly, he says she was 6 years old. A day later, he's reduced it to just being 4 years old. So I'm not sure what to believe at this stage.
5 years ago, my daughter came to me and told me she was trans, and people didn't understand why I was so vocal and loud in my support for her. So let me tell you a story to better explain that. A story about a little boy who grew up in the 1980s in a conservative country ruled by religion. His parents were trapped in a marriage neither wanted to be in.
So if you don't remember this particular video, or you've never seen it before, this was when Jonathan decided to write a script and he got his 2 children to act it out. It's all about him and his growing up, but using his trans child as bait, essentially, on the video to show how Jonathan was as a child.
The laws in this
A book, don't you know, and they brought it back again to advertise the fact that he's written a book, because as if it wasn't enough that he would exploit his child at all, but he decided that it would be a great idea to use his trans child to sell his book. So I'm guessing funds are a bit tight on the old SACCONE JOLYs front, and they need to bring out the book to, you know, reinvigorate their lives. But yet again, using his children to do the dirty work for him. He's you know, there we go. As I said, they are getting worse and worse and worse, if that was at all possible. I mean, they just, yeah, no. I just thought I would point this out because, you know, I don't feel like I talk about him enough these days. And I think I should bring it back because he has not stopped exploiting his child. You know, a lot of it's died down. You know, all the hoopla about him recently, but he's not stopped. He's carrying on, and I think we need to sort of make people be aware, because some people just think, oh well, you know, SACCONE JOLYs, you know, I've been supporting them for years and I love them and they're great and everything, but they're not that great. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, appreciated it at the very least, please give it a thumbs up, comment all your thoughts about this down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye bye.